Hi, my name is Julie McCoy-Poore, and my research is focused on universal design for learning and adaptive teaching. Universal design for learning is multiple means of engagement and expression in lesson design and in classroom instruction. And adaptive teaching is in the moment changes that teachers make to adapt instruction to better fit the needs of students. So I focused on two areas. The first was instruction, and the second was procedures and supports. So the first instructional method is adaptive feedback. This can occur with conferencing and corrective feedback. So the teacher can sit with the students and elicit thinking from the student, and then based on what that student provides to the teacher, corrective feedback or feedback that extends the learning is applied by the teacher. Translanguaging is using students' full linguistic ability in for example, student discussions where students might be involved in discussing a topic and then they have trouble or they know better a word in another language. And so they use that vocabulary word in a second language or a first language to better communicate and express their ideas. So this can occur with both languages or one or the second language, whichever best fits the student and furthers learning. In terms of procedures and supports, peer supports can be applied in the classroom to help students reach behavior goals. For example, if a student has trouble transitioning in the classroom, the teacher can use a peer support template to formulate goals around improving that behavior, and then classroom peer is elicited in helping to provide that support with steps for how to implement that support and examples of prompts that the student might use in order to help the other student. The last support that I'm going to talk about is flexible groupings. And one of these strategies is called numbered heads together, where the teacher numbers the students 1 through 4, then gives them a prompt to discuss for 3 or so minutes in their different groupings. And then at the end of the session, the 3 minutes, the teacher calls randomly a number, say number 3, and all the students who are number 3 then have to share the thinking of the entire group. This helps students to express their thinking. It helps them to represent ideas. And another layer that could be added to this is having the groupings actually come up with different modalities in which to express the thinking other than just giving verbal feedback. So thank you for listening. And my hope is that the research will allow teachers in inclusive classrooms to further meet the needs of their students.